Would you rather have someone who loves you deeply, or you could buy as many urinals as you want whenever you want for completely free? At first, you're going to be like, what the fuck? I want someone who loves me deeply. Why would I need urinals? But that's the truth. It's all a catfish. It's all a scheme. The urinals are ugly. The person who loves you deeply is pretty, but don't fall for that shit. Because think about it. As many urinals whenever you want for free. Just keep selling them. You know how much money you'll make off of that? Like, if you just buy a bunch of fucking urinals and sell them, you'll be like, you could be the richest man in the world over time if you really, start off buying a couple urinals, sell them, buy a bunch of workers, mass produce them, boom, have a big urinal company. And some of that money, you can put it in your bank, it'll grow interest over time. And now you're thinking, well, why is that better than someone who loves me deeply? Let me tell you this. The money that you make off of these urinals, the money will grow interest, but these bitches will lose interest. So which one's really worth it? I want you to think about that. And at first it seems like a dumbass question, but when you really put your mind and think to it, you're going to start realizing like, yeah, I want the urinals. And I think it's all about looks and pretty privilege, and it's deeper than just urinals and real love. Because urinals are ugly, but a bitch who loves you is pretty. And I think that's why you all chose someone who loves you deeply. But think about this. You buy a bunch of urinals, right? You sell them. You keep doing that so you have enough money to get a bunch of workers, get enough money for a factory and workers, and you can mass produce these urinals. And then you'll make, your first 1,000, your first 10,000, first 100,000, and your first 1,000,000. And by the time you make your first $1,000,000, the person who loves you deeply will have already completely lost interest for you, and you're going to be thinking, damn, I wish I had the urinals, right? I wish I sold the urinals. I wish I became an entrepreneur off these free urinals, right? Why would you spend your money on someone who's going to lose interest in you when you could save your money and make it grow interest on you? You know what I mean? You put money in the bank, it grows interest. You start talking to a bitch, she'll lose interest. This is what I mean when I say you need to think about things like more than just their face value, because urinals will get you way farther than someone who loves you deeply. And I understand the need for human connection. We all need it, and I understand that. But if you just go out and live your life, dude, you'll meet so many great people. You'll meet some dickheads, but fuck them. You'll meet some great people, though. When you could meet new people every day, who the fuck is going to just approach you and say, yo, you want a free urinal? No one's ever going to do that. Like, these urinals are basically the world in your hands, your future in your hands. But these people who love you deeply, whether you have urinals or not, you'll meet them regardless, And this all started off as like a random goofy thought that I had, and I thought it was funny. But I was just pacing around my room for like an hour, and I was thinking about this. And it led me here. Think about it. This could be interpreted as many ways. This can't just only be about urinals too, you know what I mean? I just want you to sit and think about that. Because the value of someone who loves you over time will decrease, but the value of urinals will increase. And it's really easy to just run to something that you really want really quick. And it's really hard to just take a bunch of time and build something from nothing, like urinals. It's a trap. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. I've had so many people stick by my side for the longest time, and then overnight they just left. A urinal will never do that. A urinal will keep making you money. I just want y'all to think about that. And when you really put your mind to it, you're going to want the urinals. All right? And, I mean, that's pretty much it.